this is going to be part 3. So I got a chance to compose myself a little. So this is the 4th tooth that is pulled, and I went to the doctor. I went to Health Science, and because it was a dentist issue, they couldn't help it. Me and I was in excruciating pain, and I went to they called me right in the morning, and I went back in, and I said, "Doc, like, I can't take the pain, even morphine's not touching it now, and I just, like, what am I supposed to do?" And he looked in my mouth and he said, "Well, we can try some stronger antibiotics." And I said, "What do you mean try some stronger antibiotics? I'm telling you, I can't take it anymore." And I said, "Can you recommend me to somebody that can help me?" And he left his room and he said, "Well, I'll try to talk to another colleague of mine." And I said, "Please, because I just can't take it anymore." And so he phoned and he made an appointment with another dentist at Northern Dentist. And he took me right away, and he was so nice to me. I bless him with all my heart. I swear God used him. He went and he took it, like, he fit me in, and I was very grateful, and I patiently waited. He came in the room and he says, don't worry. I'll make you better." And hope came to me again. And so he went and he got things ready, and they were like, oh, like, they tried, and I said, like, I couldn't even tell him the story, like, the pain that was on my face. And he went and he came and he says, don't worry, we'll make you better, I'll make you better." And I said, thank you. And I opened my mouth, and he packed my mouth with, I guess, this really good antibiotics that he said that it came from the Ukraine, and it's very expensive stuff, and he'll do it for free. I was so humble. I was so grateful. He has no fault in this whatsoever. He is to me, I am forever in your debt. Until God frees me from it. And so what happened? So he went and he packed my mouth with this, like, this medication that was on gauze, and he packed it. And he told me to come back later on that day, and as soon as he did it, I started to feel better. For the first time in 4 weeks, I felt some type of relief. And so he went and I went back and he did it again for free, and went back the next day and he did it for free again. He did it a total of 5 times. And I felt that he's chipped my other tooth. That I need that better, because there's so much damage to the side, he won't even touch that tooth, and I thank him for that. my mouth was so swollen that, like, literally my jaw was just a line, like, and I couldn't open my mouth. It was so hard. Like, I could open my lips, but, like, my jaw, I couldn't. And so what happened after that was I said, he chipped my other tooth here and I need it. And I said, there's no way I'm going back to him. Is there any way you can take me on as a patient? And he said, yeah. And I said, thank you. And so he made this better, and there's still issues. Like, he had even though it felt better and it was getting better, but like there was still this one part in front where he had to re-slice it again to let out the infection in one of my visits. And then he found out that he left a root back here, but as he continued to work on my teeth and continued to look at the progress of how it was healing, and his assistant, or who he was training, she, a lovely lady, blessings to her, blessings, because she redid pretty much all my teeth, with new feelings, and they look so good, and I thank her for that. Thank you so much. Humbly, blessings to you and your family. And I hope one day you get to see this story and realize how humbly I am. God's will, not mine, though. And then there was some stuff that was going on, but I was really, all my red flags were up already. So, I was listening. I was super sensitive to everything, but I still knew I was okay. And there was some things, like, he apologized for it later, and, life gets in the way, and I get it, but just be honest and straight front with me, so this happened in March. And by the time it kind of got cleaned up, and the time that he saw that there was a root there and my gums weren't healing properly, he was saying that it kind of needs, what still needs to be done, but he says, well, we need to wait, and things got in the way, and so he ended up counseling 3 times, and I had another issue, which I'll tell you another day, and I'll vent about that as well, my side, because that's you think this is long? That one goes even longer, okay? So that's why I'm not really in any rush to tell you. But most of you that I know, just pray for that situation. So I kind of needed proof that I had a dentist appointment that day. But he ended up counseling, and life happens. I get it. I'm human. I've made mistakes too, and I'm human, and I understand your point of view, okay? I understand your position, and it's no fault, really no fault of your own. But there was other pieces, and so I just couldn't wait any longer, and I wasn't in pain. Every time she did my teeth, honestly, I didn't realize how much pain I was in. So every time she fixed my teeth, basically she made my blessings to her. I didn't know I was in so much pain. I just carried it. I did. And, so then what happened from there on is that if they discovered that, well, there was still bone up that didn't heal, and then in that last tooth that he pulled, that part of the root, not the root, I don't know what it was, the bone, it was up, and it wasn't covering over. it was just an irritation more than a real hurt that I thought like was tolerable to me. It was at more of a comfortable level than what I was living at. So I was managing. I dealt. Still carrying the load, and maybe I deserve this, I guess, in some way. But God showed me I didn't. So on this last thing, on the last visit, I need a proof. I need a proof to show for this other situation. So pray for me with that situation. Whatever it is, God knows what it is. Just pray for that situation. Then it comes out in God's glory and not mine. Because that's even a deeper issue. And that goes, I'm trying to fight for what's dear to my heart and what's right. And what I believe is what's right. And so to go on with the story, so I went in there and I said, you know what, I need a letter saying why you canceled, because I can't deal with this anymore. Like, my stress level was up to here, and it's amazing. And through God's grace, I made it through, or I'm making it through. It's through His strength I do. Because I'm weak. I know I am, and I thank God for the strength that He's given me. And all my praises I give to Him, or I try to. I'm a very, very humble person. I really am. I'm very grateful for what I've been given, and I try to live my life do unto others as you want done unto you, and speak for those who can't speak. But no one gives that drive, like, things. I know what I stand for. I know what I stand for, and I need to stand on that, because I'm made for that purpose. So then what's going on is that I got recommended to another doctor, an oral surgeon. Blessings to him. So I ended up going to Health Science Center, but when I went to see him, which he got me in, he looked at my mouth, and he took the full x-ray of my mouth, and he's just like, oh my God, like, I said, like, there's a long story of what happened to my mouth. I told him, and I was telling him a bit of the story, and I said, I am gonna go after him. Because this is not right, no matter what. I do not deserve this. And like, I just want this to never happen to anybody else. I really don't. Not even my worst enemy. I don't want this for them. I don't. I want to, but anyways, so he found out that he left a room back there, which we knew, that's why I was recommended there. And he found out that he left a root up here too. And I remember that tooth because it took a while for that one to heal too. But that was, I believed I deserved it, I guess. So he put me in for surgery ASP, and he got me into Health Science, and I had to spend the night there, and I didn't realize how much actual pain I was still carrying. Because when I woke up and I was starting to recover, even though I just had surgery, it felt better. It felt so. The pain that I had was nothing compared to the pain that I had. But I still had pain. And I did take the morphine and all that for the, and I did take the T3s for the first day, for the first 2 days, and then by the third day I was pretty much off of them. But I don't take pills, so that's good. But when I have pain, I have pain. I know my pain. But so now that I'm healing and I got the courage to share my story, and I pray that you guys will like and share my story, and God's will that you subscribe, and God's will that you guys will learn from this, and that you guys hear my story and learn like others have taught me in videos and TV and teachers and stuff like that. God used them all, and I thank Him. I'm just passing on my teachings and my learning, and I'm grateful. I am grateful for everything, for all those that have helped me, and all those that have helped those who have done those things. And I pray that one day they will get justice for what they done. And I always say, may God have mercy. May and they better be praying if I come after them, because I know what's God behind me. And when I stand, I stand. But yeah, okay, that's about it. So, blessing to you guys. I hope that you stuck around to hear the whole entire story, and I know I ramble, and I know I get emotional, and I know I get real, and I'm a lot to digest. So even if you need to do it in pieces, do it in pieces. And I'm really holding back right now because I don't want to be this blubbering mess, and I'm seeing the time. So yeah, thank you guys all. Blessings to you, and I pray that you learn from, or I inspired you, and that you like and share and do all this stuff, because nobody deserves this. Nobody. No matter what wrong you have done in your life, you do not deserve this. And we are all God's children. Blessings to you. Oh, I get so nervous. This is where I get nervous and really insecure. That's why my goodbyes take a long time. But yeah, okay. Love you guys. Blessings.